Hi Libra, thank you for joining me for your June bonus read. Please remember that this is still a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, and that includes the cross-watchers. So Libra, your energies towards the individual that you're dealing with in a love connection is this side. Their energy towards you is here, and the potential outcome of the connection is the middle deck. As always, you can switch the energies around if you feel that it fits switched. So if you feel that you're resonating more with this deck, then it's absolutely fine for you to take it. But whatever you do, do not try and force a timeline to fit your story, okay? If the message is for you, you will recognize the story straight away, okay? So I am going to speed up this part of the video so that you're not sitting watching me shuffle through 3 tarot decks. Right, so Libra Collective in love, please. Okay, so Libra, the zodiacs that I can see in your reading, and please don't hold on too tightly to the zodiacs that I shout out, okay? Some individuals will find the information useful and others not so much. This could be a sign that is somewhere in your own chart, or it could be somewhere in the chart of the individual that you're dealing with. And please also bear in mind that I distribute, and in fact I read my cards slightly differently from those readers that you might already be accustomed to as well. Okay, so these that I shout out, they pertain to when the planets move through those signs. Some individuals do like to associate that with the natal chart, okay? So everybody's different, everybody reads differently, and that's okay. Right, so we've got the King of Swords, that's Aquarius energy. You've got the Page of Cups, and that is the start of summer. You've got the Ace of Swords, that is thought and communication. Strength, that's Leo energy. The Ten of Wands is Saturn in Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands pertains to inspiration and action. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy. The Page of Wands, that pertains to the start of spring. The Ace of Wands again that's inspiration and action. Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, so that is autumn and summer. The Ace of Coins, it's the element of earth, so that pertains to the physical realm. And the Ace of Cups is the element of water, so that pertains to anything that is emotional. And the Seven of Coins is Saturn in Taurus. Your Six of Coins is Moon in Taurus. Your Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. Your King of Cups is Scorpio. Your Queen of Coins is Capricorn. And your Seven of Cups is Venus in Scorpio. Okay, so Libra, in your current overall energy is the Ace of Swords. So currently, while the Ace of Swords does pertain to truth, clarity and communication, in this particular deck I get the vibe here of you looking at this situation from a higher perspective with that eagle. So you're able to see anything and everything that moves down below. So if anything doesn't look right to you, or indeed feel right to you, then you're going to trust that, and you are trusting your intuition here, and you're able to sort of analyze this situation from from a higher perspective. And it's reinforced again with your first card out being the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is somebody who is really carefully analysing the situation. Please also bear in mind that tarot does not have gender. It's literally just the energies that we're reading. So you're currently analysing, and you're being, I would say with this, you're being careful about who knows what when it pertains to your business. And you feel quite strongly that this individual owes you an apology here with the Page of Cups energies. So there's been something hurtful here that's happened, and you've analysed, you've then reanalysed, you've tried to look at the situation, or in this particular circumstance, a conversation. You have looked at this hurtful conversation from all different angles, and I'm feeling really strongly here that you're trying to take the higher ground. In your feelings with the Strength and the Ten of Wands, it's like something has to give here, and Strength, while that is the card of, it can be sort of persevering, being strong, using your intellect. It's also the card of a compromise as well. Especially in the more sort of traditional decks, it's that energies of influence. Because if you remember, the human in the card has influence over this wild lion. So you're going to be utilising your powers of communication, your powers of influence, and your powers of being able to come to a healthy compromise when it pertains to whatever this is, which I don't know yet because I haven't gotten that far. But at the moment, it's like somebody's ego here with this particular combination is also getting in the way. This is a very strange read, because right at the end of your side of the table, you've got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Now, this is a very sort of sexually charged energies. I mean, on their own, they can be quite sort of suggestive. But when this is in a combination together, it's even more suggestive. So there's something here that pertains to, let's just say, being intimate for the sake of keeping it clean. So what I'm getting from this particular combination for you, Libra, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so lost my thread there. I do apologise about that dog in the background, by the way. It's not my dog, it's one of the neighbours. Anyway, with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands, see, with this particular combination, Libra, I'm getting the energies here that some of you feel that you have quite possibly been used here for a passion and then nothing. So it's like you feel that you've quite possibly been taken advantage of here, so that somebody could get their jollies, basically. Now, in their energies, they've got the Seven of Coins as their overall energies. This is the card of patiently waiting. It's also the card of harvest. This is an energies of you reap what you sow. So this individual that you're dealing with, they are actually in the energies of perseverance with the Seven of Coins. So they are definitely wanting to invest in this connection with you on more than just the sort of passion level. See, they've got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is how they are seeing you. they are seeing you as sort of young, fun, carefree, adventurous. Ace of Wands, that's, well, you know what card that is. It's inspiration, the spark of a new idea, it's passion. They are seeing you as quite as hot stuff, let's put it that way. I need to be careful because I don't want to get the channel demonetized. So yeah, they're definitely seeing you as hot stuff, but they don't know if you would actually commit. So there's been something that has been said or done that this individual has come to the conclusion that either you wouldn't commit to them or you just don't want to commit to them. But there is definitely some sort of action already that has taken place between you both. Again, I'm trying to keep it clean. How they feel about you, Page of Swords and Page of Cups. This individual is keeping tabs on you here with the Page of Swords. This individual is very, very curious to see if you were serious when you said that you didn't want to commit and settle down right now, but you'd certainly do enjoy their company. And an apology. So it's like, I'm feeling here that this conversation that happened between you both was because this individual is genuinely wanting to invest in something stable and secure with you, but you don't feel that you're ready to settle down in that kind of way. I'm feeling here that this is purely because you've been burnt quite badly in the past and you're not wanting to kind of go down that path again, but you still want to have fun, which, you know, that's fair enough. But this individual, there's been something said here that has hurt somebody's feelings, because you've got a Page of Cups in your energy, they've got a Page of Cups in their energy. In fact, they've got 3 pages in their energies. So this individual feels that you are out of their league, and they are very careful not to push the issue with you, because at this point in time, it's like any time that you two spend together is a bonus. So what they want to do, Ace of Coins and Ace of Cups, yeah, these are seeds, the aces. So this individual is trying to keep you close without making you feel that you're being held on to too tightly. So it's kind of like an illusion of freedom a bit here, because they genuinely do have a lot of love for you. Now it's a strange connection here, because you quite possibly you weren't expecting this individual to fall in love with you, and vice versa. So there is definitely an element of kind of accidental emotions. It's almost as if, for a tiny, tiny handful of you, this is 2 friends who have embarked upon a new adventure with each other, because given the current circumstances, it's been quite difficult to sort of go out and meet new people. And, you know, everybody's got these basic human needs. It's nothing to be ashamed of. So I'm looking here at 2 friends who have kind of done that. And this side has gone, oh, whoopsie, I've kind of fallen in love with you. And you're like, no, that wasn't part of the deal. you know. There's definitely that's going on in this read, definitely. So this individual, I mean, the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Cups is what they want to do. This individual is wanting to become serious with you. They want to start planting seeds with you in the hope that you two can build up a life together with the Aces. In the potential future outcome, the Six of Coins and the Nine of Cups, but I had to put a stone on that one because the Nine of Cups came out off balance, so it was neither here nor there. So the Nine of Cups, when it's in upright, pertains to wish fulfillment, and when it's in reverse, it can indicate somebody who's kind of self-indulging here a bit. So I'll show you. The potential future outcome is things are going to be balanced out between you both, right? There is a compromise here that is reached between you, where one of you gets your wish fulfillment and the other can indulge, and both are happy with this particular arrangement. This is a very strange read, Libra. Also, in your outcome, the King of Cups and the Queen of Coins. So I wouldn't necessarily have put them two together in a pair. I wouldn't have. But for some reason or other, this bizarre setup actually works. It works for you both. You both get what you want out of this situation. With this being in the outcome, the King of Cups can indicate joint resources, and the Queen of Coins is the decision maker, right? And the joint resources, when you're looking at the Six of Coins, that joint resources message here is re-emphasized. So I am actually seeing that in the future, you're going to surprise yourself, Libra, and you are actually going to give this connection a chance with that particular setup as your outcome, because you wouldn't combine resources with an individual that wasn't going to be part of your life. And that there is definitely bringing assets together into one pool and sharing things equally. Because somebody, and I'm feeling here, Libra, that it's you, you're going to analyse the fantasies with the reality. So that there is something here about this particular connection that actually it does make sense. Got anything else for the Libra collective in love, please? Anything else for Libra collective in love, please? Release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. Freedom. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. An expression. You're ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So the concerns of your hurtful past that were kind of holding you captive, basically, you're going to be releasing those, and with that is your transformation. Okay, you find a brand new sense of freedom, and there is mutual satisfaction here that we already saw in your outcome. You are going to feel free to express your needs, your wants, your desires, without feeling that you're otherwise stepping on somebody else's toes. Or indeed, that could well be this individual's energies as well, because they're being very slow and careful. And yeah, so there is definitely going to be an expression here of their intent towards you. Is there anything else for the Libra collective, please? Okay. Right, sacrifice. There are those worth making. There are those worth making, there are those that will destroy you. Ensure that you're making the choice freely and not by coercion. Yeah, so make sure that this is genuinely something that you want to do. I mean, of course, if you've already said no and you stand firm by that, then absolutely stick with that. It's also the ability to change your mind as well. It's okay for you to change your mind. Is there anything else for Libra in love, please? Okay. Right, full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. Time to find the inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. It says, you're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition. This card could herald the end of a dream. The person that you're inquiring about is a soulmate, and avoid substance abuse. No, I don't feel that substance abuse here in this read. This is all about the individual that you're dealing with, Libra, is feeling super, super romantic towards you, quite possibly accidentally. And they're not really being realistic. You, however, are trying to be realistic about the situation, and you're going to use that to help you make up your mind about embarking upon a full-blown romantic adventure with this particular individual. It feels quite complicated. The fact that for some of you, not all of you, this is kind of like a friendship that has that they have developed stronger feelings towards you. Right, so this next deck that I'm going to use, Libra, is to hopefully provide a clearer picture about the zodiac that you might be dealing with. Who's Libra dealing with, please? The strongest energies, please, for who Libra is dealing with. The strongest. Thank you. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. Who else might? Thank you. You could be dealing with the 5th house, and that is Leo. And you could be dealing with Scorpio. Just being told to take the bottom card. And the 8th house, yeah. Heavy Scorpio energies here. Right, so if you just give me a second, I'll put this bonus message together for you. Right, so we've got Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent and painstaking air. 5th house, where you have fun, romance and create things that you're proud of. It's quite an artistic energies. Scorpio, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. And then the transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Yeah, so okay, Libra, so this bonus message here for you, this connection is pretty intense. It's taken you both here by surprise a bit. They have developed the feels for you unexpectedly. They are going to be verbalizing this to you, or for some of you they already have and you've told them no. Now you're kind of stuck between thinking, Have I made the right choice? Did I do the right thing? Can I change my mind? Of course you're allowed to change your mind, whether you said yes or whether you said no. You're absolutely allowed to change your mind. But this individual, they are secretly possessive over you. And there is definitely the heavy vibe here that this particular connection is going to be transforming, and that there's been 2 mentions now in your read that your resources are going to be shared, your emotions are going to be shared, and that for the most part you are seriously considering giving this particular individual a chance with you. Right, so this is what I have for you, Libra. Please like, share or subscribe if that has resonated for you, and thank you so much to those of you who have already supported my channel. I appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box below. So thank you again, Libra. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.